Well, Danny, Jonathan Vaughters has spoken about you in a breakaway at the Tour de France for it seems like a year or more. Today, I mean, we know we've seen you active at the front trying to get into breakaways the whole race. Was it the plan for you today, or were you just in the right place at the right time? Talk about how the break started.
Yeah, it was a plan for me and all the other guys that were climbers or somewhat climbers, and then the other guys that weren't climbers just to stay with Christian and protect him for the day. Yeah, me and Trent and Ryder and Dave were all looking for the break, and you know, it's all, you know, it's a little bit of tactics, a little bit of luck, and about how good you are making the breaks, you know. So I squeaked into that one and suffered all day and felt good at the end, but you know, it's like it was great, but you're disappointed at the same time. So Garen's had the best position there to last, and I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, Martinez is known to be a climber. We saw him take one attack that you sort of took your time and chased back on slowly. What was going through your mind on that last climb in terms of trying to set up for the stage win?
I thought was that he was the strongest. He was the strongest all day, and he was the strongest all day, and then he was riding the lightest on the flat part, so it was kind of making me mad. So towards the end, I just stopped pulling all together. I was like, well, I almost got dropped a couple times, so why? It's kind of their race to win. And then I got to the last climb, and it was a little better than I expected. I knew he was the guy to watch. You know, and Garen's fought real hard and fought back to us, and then it was kind of like a little uphill slick road sprint thing, and Garen's got the jump on us and was just better than us, so he had a really good ride.
Were you a little disappointed when that breakaway group formed and there was only the four of you? I mean, there's a long, flat section in between the two climbs. You guys had a big gap, but it's still a lot of work.
Yes and no. I mean, you know it's going to be a lot of work, but you know the best thing about it is there's no one is dangerous in it, so it's possible it can work, you know. I mean, they didn't care about any of us four on the GC or anything, so we're not a threat. So, I mean, they gave us a whole bunch of time, and then we got out there with a bunch of time, and then we really didn't even ride that hard for a while. And then, I mean, the kind of, you know, Lotto's not going to chase us back then. So.
You got word about the Pereira crash. Seemed like the peloton slowed down. No, you didn't. Yeah, Pereira crashed out of the race.
Out there. It was really slick. Did he crash on the downhill of the HC?
Yeah.
I almost crashed there. Yeah. I was riding horrible the whole day until the end. It was the worst guy uphill, the worst guy downhill on the break. But I came right at the end and had a shot to win, but, you know.
Well, one last question. Talk about the sensations, the emotions for you to be in a breakaway at the Tour de France in the Alps. This is a moment that a lot of people have said belonged in your career many years ago, perhaps. Yeah,
I mean, at the end I was really mad a minute ago. Really mad. I couldn't even do an interview over there a second ago. But you know, because I was just disappointed. But I mean, that's how it goes. So I was really close, but it just didn't happen. And like I said, I left everything I had out there, and I don't know. You always could have, would have, should have done something different, but you know, so could everyone else.
I know there's a lot of people out there in the U.S. See Frischkorn and now yourself, a couple of Colorado boys finishing the top three on the stage of the Tour de France. Pretty exciting back home.
Yeah, I mean, you just come to the Tour, you just get lucky sometimes, get some seconds and thirds. So anybody can do it.
All right, thanks, Danny.
Sure.